Hey guys, welcome back to another video for the beer guide. Thank you so much for all the love and support that I got for the first video. I was blown away. I had no idea anybody wanted to watch this stuff, but thank you guys so much for doing all of that, and I'm so excited to do another one. I am going to tweak it just a little bit. I'm not going to be chugging all of the beers at the end for two reasons. One being that my stomach felt like it was going to explode after the first video, and I filmed that at like 9 a.m., so I wanted to kill myself for the rest of the day. I think it was just all the hops, man. It was brutal. But I am going to be chugging my favorite one at the end of the video out of the three. And for everything, if you guys liked watching me chug it and hurting myself, I can definitely still do that. I may just not do it on every video. But yeah. So, for today's episode, we're going to be doing a Scottish themed video. So I'm going to be doing my best Scottish accent, trying to do it throughout the whole video. But I'm sure I'll slip up halfway through, depending if I don't like these beers or not. It may not end very well whatsoever. But for today, we have, starting off with Belhaven, the Scottish Ale, which is the oldest Scottish brewery in the world, from Scotland. And I'm really excited to try it. It is black as the night in the bottle. I don't know if that's just the bottle or what. And then we have Monty Python's Holy Grail, which is actually made in Yorkshire, England. North Yorkshire, England, which is very close to Scotland, but sadly I just couldn't get a hold of a lot of Scottish beers like I wanted to do. And then finally, a little farther away, we have Einstok, which is an Icelandic Pale Ale. Very good beer. Cool, let's jump right into it. We are the knights who say nip. Alright, so the first one we're going to be trying is the Monty Python's Holy Grail. This one again comes from Yorkshire with the Black Sheep Brewing Company. I don't know anything really about them personally, but I loved the bottle. It was a great movie. That's kind of why I picked it out. The only thing it really says on it is your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. Words we could all live by. Yeah, but it's a whole ale. It's an amber gold ale. It's tempered over burning witches. Take that, OSHA. You don't see that very often. But I've heard that's what gives it its nice oaky texture. I don't know if it has an oaky texture. I've never tried it. But, yeah, it was a good movie, so we might as well try it out. Here we go. So, the color of it, it didn't explode on me. That's good. I've been moving a lot of these around, trying to get, like, the best shot and everything and stuff like that. But it's not as dark as I expected it to be. It's actually got a nice amber color to it, just like what it said. I'll put that up there for all of you lads to enjoy. Now I've been watching people do this. They've been smelling the beer. I did some research on my own to see what my competition is, but I'm gonna try it and see what it does. But yeah, it's definitely a beer. I'm sure somebody's like, oh yes, I can smell the hops that were brewed in a pasture only paved by donkeys. To me, it just smells like beer, but it definitely looks good. Again, nice color to it and everything. You can really kind of, again, it's a smooth beer and everything, but let's give it a try, see how it tastes. Whoa! Oh! There's something in it that makes it taste the way it tastes. I don't even know what that... I gotta go in for again. It's very bitter. It tastes almost... I don't want to say it tastes like a black and tan. because it's got kind of a darkness to it, like a Guinness almost, but then it has like a subtle little punch of, say, like a Yingling or something, of like an amber ale, but it's definitely a little, I don't know, I really hope this isn't my favorite beer out of the bunch. It's just, I don't know if I could chug this one. Again, really cool, oh god, Casper, what are you doing up here? Really cool, this is gonna be interesting. Concept of it, again, a lot of times the beers that, hello Casper, say hello to the world. My man, get out of the way! Are you serious? Well, this is my life now. Casper. So Casper liked it, but it's got, again, it's most beers that they normally name after movies and stuff like that, I'll tend to stay away from it. They're normally, again, it's a sales gimmick. They get it, like, there was a Game of Thrones series, I know that was going out, and everybody was like, oh, Game of Thrones, I gotta try it, when the beer itself wasn't that good at all. It's a nice touch, it grabs your attention and everything. So it was good. I'd rate it a 4, maybe 6 elderberries out of 10, or something like that. But let's get on to the next one. Cheers, guys. So the next beer we're going to try today is the Einstok Icelandic Pale Ale. This one comes all the way from Iceland. Again, I couldn't really find a lot of the Scottish beer I wanted to get. A really good one that if you guys can get your hands on is the Skull Crusher by, oh gosh, I can't remember the brewery, but really, really good. You can get it at Total Wines or maybe Publix or an Acme or something, but that's a really, really good Scottish ale. Again, most of them are the Wee Max, so the Icelandic, whatever it was, the Pale Ale, Arctic Pale Ale, isn't really a Scottish style, but I figured Icelandic, Scottish, close enough, they all have big beards. But, yeah, I've always heard of this company. I haven't tried this particular one, but it's really good. Einstok makes a good beer. And this one, again, comes from Iceland in, oh dear God, Sir Framlinder, Arikriki, Iceland? What a hell of a name. I'd hate to have to write their person's checks. But, yeah, I was told to keep this beer really cold when I got it, so I got a nice frosted mug. Again, it's already kind of the defrost since I've been setting up the camera and everything. But enough rambling. A little bit more about this beer. It's brewed 60 miles south of the Arctic Circle. Definitely have to keep it cold then. We balance 3 kinds of hops with pure Icelandic water to create an ale unlike any other. It can only be described as an Arctic Pale Ale. It's truly one of a kind. Well, I haven't heard of any other beers made in the Arctic water. That sounds like bougie, like Voss water. Where was I? Cascade hops gives it an American character, while Northern Brewing and Halatura tradition add just enough bitterness to make this ale refreshingly Icelandic. I feel like I'm gonna get hit with an axe. And to make everything else pale in comparison. Very cool. So again, yep, the Icelandic Arctic Pale Ale from Einstok Oldgard. Let's give it a try. Ooh, nice carbonation to it already. I can tell I'm gonna like it. Let's pour this bad boy out. Oh, it's definitely darker than I expected it to be. A pale ale is normally very light and cheerful and happiness. Give it a nice Viking. Oh, there's the actual can. Cool. So the color's really good on it. It looks like, it's, again, I wouldn't call it pale ale. It's definitely not as light as I thought it would be, which is good. I guess, we're sticking to our Scottish theme. Good carbonation. I can see, the light clearly through it. This thing almost just fell right out of my hand. That would have sucked. Yeah, I'll try the smell thing again. I don't really know what it's doing, but who knows? Maybe I'll notice a difference between this one. It's still beer. Yeah, I'm sure there's something no aficionados can tell to make it a difference, but I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Well, cool. Let's give it a go. Oh, yeah, that's really good. That's a good beer. There's definitely some bitterness at the end of it, but it's really, really smooth. You know, like when they said the Icelandic water, it literally feels like it went down like water. There was no thickness to it, whatever. There's definitely some bitterness. Like it tastes like a beer. It's a beer, but it's good. It's really smooth. I like this one a lot. I've never had a bad beer from Einstok. And you can I picked this up at Total Wine, so you can, if you want to try it for yourself, that's where I'm getting most of this stuff. And I'm going to be getting some from the House of Brews as well. But this is good. I like it. This is definitely chuggable too. So if out of the 3 that I have to do, hopefully this is the one. I don't want to kill myself with very heavy beer. But this is delightful. I'll go in for another sip. It's really smooth, but there's definitely a bitterness to it. Like you can taste the hops and everything. Like there's that little bit of pop, a little bit of pop right at the end of it and everything. But it's good. You could drink these all day long if you wanted to. And what's the percentage on this bad boy? 5.6. So not that heavy of a beer. You can definitely enjoy yourself and relax throughout the day. Cool. On to the next one. Cheers, guys. So our last beer for today is the Belhaven Scottish Ale. This is the oldest brewery in Scotland. It literally says right on the bottle, 2019, it was celebrating its 300th anniversary. So that's awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations, Belhaven. I don't even know if we were a country then. We might have just been starting. But this is the actually only true beer I have from Scotland, again, since I couldn't really get my hands on any. But this is a rich, smooth, nutty Scottish style ale. I guess it'd be in the WEMAC thing. But yeah, it's 5.2%, so again, not that heavy either in itself. Let me crack. Oh, I like the cap. I'm gonna try to save that as much as possible. But it's got a cool little cap on it. It's like a hat. I got a same as my hat. If you guys are wondering why I'm wearing a hat, I didn't feel like doing my hair today, which some may call ingenuity or laziness. So you decide. Let's crack this bad boy open. Don't damage it. Oh god. Cool. Wow, that was really hard to get off. So, let's pour this out. Give it a try. Oh, I got some water in there. Sorry. Oh, yeah. This looks good. It's got a nice dark color to it. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty beer. The light, let's see. You guys probably can't. Best way to see this light, but it's really good. I can actually almost see just about clear through it. The camera doesn't do it justice, but it's got a nice twirl to it. We'll give it the smell test again. I don't know what the heck I'm really looking for. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, there is a difference to it, this one. It's nuttiness. It almost kind of smells like chocolate, which is interesting. It doesn't say anything about chocolate on the bottle. So I'll give it a try, and then we'll give it we'll learn more about it. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Wow. It's, oh. Oh, it's got almost like a caramel taste to it. It's very good. Like you could taste the nuts. Again, I mean, they got 300 years of practice and they should be pretty good at making this stuff. But it's delicious. You can really kind of feel it go down your throat. Again, I don't know how that sounds, but interpret it whichever way you'd like. But it's very full. You could feel it again as you're drinking it. You kind of get the sensation that you're not drinking water, you're drinking a beer, which is good. I mean, that's what you want at the end of the day. You definitely get that nuttiness in it. There's a certain nut, but it's sweet. It's very sweet. It's almost like the caramel cream ale that I tried in the last one, but it's good. It's good as far as a Scottish beer go. I was expecting when I picked it up like a Wee Mac type of thing, very thick and hearty, and puts hair on your chest and everything. But let's read a little bit more about it. So our signature Scottish Ale is the beer we've brewed for the longest and is our best-selling bottle worldwide. It's made it all the way to Florida, so that's pretty good. We brewed it from 100% Scottish Arctic and crystal barley malts for a nutty biscuit. Oh, that's what it is. It's biscuity. It's biscuity. It's like a butter. Oh, it's good. I like it. Balanced with a subtle spiciness from Challenger and Golding hops for an all-around satisfying beer. George, from your good buddy George Howard, the master brewer at Belhaven. I bet he's got a pretty sweet job. This one's 5.2%, so again, not that heavy hitting whatsoever. Oh wow, I enjoyed this beer a lot. It was really good. So cool. We'll pick the winner for today's video. Cheers, guys. Okay, so that was our Scottish beers for today, even though there was only one. Well, this one's pretty close. Yorkshire's like right under Scotland. Like literally it's like a micrometer. But they were all, I mean, most of them were pretty good. Some of them were a little lackluster. But from going from best to worst, we'll say best to worst, my personal favorite, well, we'll start from, they're actually in order. This one, the Belhaven one was definitely the best. This was really good, and I feel like I almost have to pick it since it's the only beer from Scotland. So it was just good. It was delicious. It was nutty. It was smooth. There was flavor to it. The Einstok was very, very close, I'd say. It was good. It was really easy to go down, but it just didn't have that, I don't know, there wasn't that difference to it that really, like, this one really stuck out to me because it tasted that much better. If you're a fan of, like, I wouldn't want to call it a dark beer, but smoother, richer beers, definitely pick this up. This was really good. Belhaven Scottish Ale. Again, they got 300 years in the making. Somebody's got to know what they're doing. So I'm going to chug this one. And with the magic of editing. Boom. I did that. That was magic. You saw that. Cool. So we're going to chug it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and making it all the way here. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. Thank you guys again so much. I was blown away, absolutely blown away with how much support I got. I did like 10 times better than I thought I was gonna do. So thank you guys. My freaking boss even commented on it and said my music sounded like porn music, which thanks Lori for that. But I do really appreciate it. Thank you guys all so much for doing everything you're doing. This is so much fun. I had no expectations really. I was just doing it to have this a good time. So cheers to many more videos. This, now that I've poured it, is much darker than what I like to chug. Cheers, guys. I'm not gonna burp. My grandma said not to burp. Ugh, sorry, Grandma. All right, have a great rest of your day, guys. Thank you. Cheers. Boom. I did that.